Hello. Today is Tuesday, October 14th. Today is day 2 of our refrigerator episodic, and today's subject is side-by-side refrigerators. So let's begin so we can keep this at 5 minutes. So, things that are positive about side-by-side refrigerators are freezer items and fridge items can be at eye level at both times, meaning that you don't always have to bend down to get everything. As long as you load it that way, they can be eye level. Another positive about side-by-side refrigerators are that the doors they're not quite equal. They're like about 55-45, the fridge door being a little bigger than the freezer door. But if you have a tight space in front of your side-by-side refrigerator, the doors will still open. Whereas a French door, single door freezer bottom, or top freezer may not open in a tight space in front of your refrigerator. So, another third positive thing, it is the cheapest way to get ice and water through the door. So, side-by-side refrigerators range in price from generally, about $1,000 all the way up over $2,000. So, they are the cheapest way to get ice and water through the door. So, some negatives about side-by-sides are side-by-sides tend to feel a little cheaper. They are kind of like a weird space between a freezer on top and French door refrigerator. They are harder to load because they are not as wide on the inside as a top freezer, French door, or single door freezer bottom, meaning that you can't get as wide of trays and like pizza boxes. Like if you try to put a pizza box in the freezer, like a Tostino's or Tombstone or whatever pizza box in the freezer, it may not fit. You may have to put it up like this and all your toppings will fall off. So, and probably the third thing with side-by-sides are generally, I don't know, they don't fit in smaller spaces. Generally, they fit in homes from about 1970 on up. Now, granted, you got to measure. You want to make sure you buy the fridge that fits your home versus trying to make your home fit your fridge. Unless you're doing like a kitchen remodel, then at that point it makes sense. But so as far as dimensions go, I'm going to give you the average dimensions. A side-by-side refrigerator will range from about 32 3/4 inches wide to about 36 inches wide. Height-wise, it'll range from roughly about 65.5 inches high to over 72 high, but the average height of a large side-by-side is about 68.5 to 69. In the depth, there's two depths on side-by-side refrigerators. There are regular depth, which is about to the back of the door, about 28.5 inches. And then there's counter depth. Counter depth is meant so the doors just stick past the counters, and that would be 24 inches to the back of the door. But yeah, that's side-by-side refrigerators. So some things that people that might want to buy side-by-sides would be people that have houses built, say, 1970 or newer. Or we sell a lot for new builds. There is like something comparatively with French doors. This is kind of a negative towards French doors, is like some people have had issues, not all the time, but some people had issues with like the lower freezer door getting broken from people messing around and stuff or slamming it. You don't have that with a side-by-side. There is less complexity. One positive also that I didn't mention about side-by-sides, generally most side-by-sides have the ice maker inside the freezer. And because of that, the ice makers can last longer. So ice makers that live on the door of a fridge tend to get more heating and cooling, and so they don't tend to last as long. And I'm not saying like the ones in the freezers last 20 years and the ones last 2 years. It's more like, you might have a service at 3 years with a on the door one, where if it's on the inside, you might have a service at 4 or 5 years. It's closer than what it seems, but these ones in the freezers do last longer. So same goes with top freezers and French doors as well. So, but yeah, that's side-by-side refrigerators. If you have any more questions on them, please either direct message me, send me a message, say, hey, Mr. Appliance Guru, I've got questions on refrigerators. Or you can comment down below, and I'll respond as soon as I see it. I'm on here pretty frequently. I am trying to grow this channel to at least 10,000 followers so I can monetize it. Please follow my channel and like my videos. Like I said, I promised I would keep this video about 5 minutes. But yeah, any questions on appliances, guys, please reach out to me, and I will help you. Tomorrow is French door refrigerators. So, but that's my video for today. And we'll stop it here at 5. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.